All right, so you're watching this video because you want to learn how to purchase shares with the Power Mining Pool without paying fees. That is what this video is about. I'm so excited to share this with you. I just discovered this a few days ago. I heard someone talking about it. I tested it myself and I was like, holy crap, it's true. You can buy shares without having to pay the crazy fees when, you know, the Bitcoin blockchain fees that have nothing to do with Power Mining Pool, but the fees associated with just purchasing and transferring money through the blockchain with Bitcoin. So we're going to show you how to eliminate fees, so pay close attention. All right, so let's dive in. First of all, this entire training video is only going to work for those of you who have a Coinbase account. So if you do not have a Coinbase account yet, I'm going to show you how to get one right now. And if you, for whatever reason, maybe based on where you live, you're not able to get a Coinbase account, then I'm sorry, but you can just close the video because this will not work for you. All right, so the website you want to go to right now to create your Coinbase account for free, you have to have a Coinbase account in order for this whole thing to work. And there's something pretty exciting about Coinbase if you're creating your account is once you deposit $100 worth of Bitcoin, so $100 of US dollars to purchase Bitcoin, they actually give you $10 of Bitcoin for free. So you spend 100, they give you 110. Pretty cool. Here's the website. That is where you want to go to create your Coinbase account. When you pull up the page, you're going to see this, that I have invited you to Coinbase, and it talks about right here that, you and I both are going to earn $10, which is kind of cool. So I'm helping you by sharing with you in this video how to eliminate fees. And in return, if you don't have Coinbase yet, you can sign up using the link that I just gave you, and they will give you $10, and they will also give me $10. So it's a win-win. All right, so typically the process of purchasing shares with the Power Mining Pool, which I'm not going to get into in this video because we have other videos that talk about how to purchase shares, but all of you watching this are probably already a member of the Power Mining Pool, and so you would simply come over here in your back office and click on Shop, and then you can purchase shares at any time. However, when you do this, and you go to purchase shares, and you do it through Coinbase or any other Bitcoin wallet, you have to pay lots of fees. It has nothing to do with power mining, it has to do with Bitcoin. So pay close attention, I'm gonna show you how to get rid of those fees. So once you're logged into your Coinbase account, here's what you wanna do. Go up to the address bar, and you wanna type in this website, gdax.com. Really simple. No affiliate stuff, just gdax.com. That is going to pull up this website. This is basically Coinbase as well. This is another site that is owned by Coinbase for those people who want to trade cryptocurrency. And so they actually have a loophole that will eliminate your fees when you buy shares through GDAX called GDAX. So we're going to go ahead and click on create account or sign in. Let's see what we need to do here. I'm going to go ahead and do sign in. And so because I was logged into Coinbase first, and then I went to GDAX and I just clicked sign in, boom, I didn't even have to create an account. Did you see that? There's no creating of an account with GDAX if you have your Coinbase set up first. You just log into Coinbase, go to gdax.com, click sign in. It automatically takes your Coinbase information and creates your GDAX account. So here's what you need to be aware of. In order for you to purchase shares with Power Mining without any fees, there's a couple different ways to do this. Ultimately, you have to have some Bitcoin inside of your GDAX account. And once you do, then purchasing your shares with Power Mining, no fees. I'm going to show you how it works right now. So all we need to do is get money into our GDAX account first. There's really a couple ways you can do that. We're going to go ahead and click on deposit. This is the process that you need to go through inside of your GDAX account. So when you're depositing into GDAX, there's really two ways to do it. you can either do a bank account that you can link to your GDAX. And when you do this, keep in mind, as it says here, it may take anywhere from 3 to 5 business days, but it could take up to 10 days. Keep that in mind. When you do a bank account transfer, it could take up to 10 days before you actually get your money into your GDAX account, which is actually very similar to if you were doing that with Coinbase. Same deal. Now, the way that you can get, and by the way, when you do it this way, you're not going to pay any fees. What? How cool is that? So you're going to get money into your GDAX, no fees, doing a bank account. Now, if you have money in your Coinbase account, like you can see here, I click on Coinbase. It tells me that I have Bitcoin available inside of my Coinbase account. I can withdraw right now, no fees, from my Coinbase account, the amount of Bitcoin that I want, and then hit deposit funds. And that's going to take the money from my Coinbase and put it right into GDAX, which I've actually already done. And you can see here, it shows my balance in GDAX is 0.04 worth of Bitcoin. So once you get money into your GDAX by doing a deposit, now you can buy shares without any fees. Now, there is actually one other way for you to deposit Bitcoin into your GDAX account, even if you don't have Coinbase. Did you hear me? You don't have to have Coinbase. You simply go, now if you don't have Coinbase, by the way, then when you go to GDAX.com, you'll probably have to click on the other button that I had X'd out and create or register for a GDAX account, which is free. Then once you do that and you go to deposit Bitcoin into your GDAX account, you simply click on BTC address, and you would, from your other Bitcoin wallet, so wherever you have Bitcoin, however you got it, you could go to local, whatever it is, localbitcoins.com, I think it is, or one of those Bitcoin ATMs. You could get Bitcoin from any other source that you can find, and you simply, once you have Bitcoin, you simply send it to this address inside of your GDAX account. And by sending Bitcoin to this address that's in your GDAX account, as soon as you do that, guess what? That Bitcoin will be deposited into your GDAX balance. And now you can purchase shares without any fees. Now, there is one way to get your Bitcoin into GDAX faster, but that's going to require a fee. And that is when you're in your Coinbase account, you will purchase Bitcoin from Coinbase using a debit card. When you do it that way, boom, you get your Bitcoin instantly, but you do have a fee when you do that. So it's not a very large fee, it might be $5 or $10, but at least that way you have your Bitcoin immediately. And that is, again, through Coinbase, purchasing Bitcoin with a debit card. That's the only way to get your Bitcoin immediately. If you want zero fees, then you could just right here from GDAX, you could hit deposit like I showed you. You could do bank account, and you can take money right from your bank, put it into GDAX, and not have any fees. Now, again, once you have your Bitcoin here in GDAX, here's how you buy shares without paying any fees. I'm actually going to go ahead and make a purchase right now so I can show you how this works. So I'm going to go into my Power Mining account. I'm going to go ahead and click to purchase a share. And as you may or may not know, it actually takes whatever your current balance is. This is the amount of Bitcoin that you've earned inside of Power Mining as of today. So I've got roughly 8 euros here. And it takes that off of the price to purchase whatever number of shares I'm going to purchase. So you put the number of shares that you want to purchase, and I'm going to click Buy Now. Now, make sure to read the important notice down here. You do not want to click that Buy button unless you're ready, because they actually take that balance that you have, the money you've made, and they take it out of your wallet. Now, if your transaction here, if you decide not to purchase, they'll put it back, but it could take 2 to 3 days. So don't click Buy unless you're serious about buying some shares. So here's all we need to do. We're going to take this wallet address right here from Power Mining. I'm going to copy this exactly. You should already know that it has to be perfect. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click withdraw. So I'm withdrawing Bitcoin from GDAX. So then we click on BTC address. This is saying that you want to withdraw some of your Bitcoin and you want to withdraw it somewhere. So we're going to put the address right here, which is directly copied from the Power Mining order page here. I'm purchasing shares. So I copied that here. Then we have to copy the exact amount of Bitcoin that we want to send, which is right here. Make sure it is perfect. So I'm just going to paste it right in there. And now it is going to have you verify that you are really the owner of this account. So I'm going to click on right here, get code. And now it's going to send me a text message. There it is. And so I'm going to type in that code here. And so that's for the, obviously security purposes. You just put in your code there and make sure that you really are the owner of the account. Now here's where you have to be careful. In Coinbase, when you do this, it gives you a confirmation page. And it says, hey, we want to make sure that you're doing this correctly before we confirm this transaction. In GDAX, they don't do that. As soon as I click withdraw funds, what that is going to do immediately is it is going to send this amount of Bitcoin to this address. And as long as everything is perfect, you have to make sure it's perfect. So I've got the amount of Bitcoin, the shares that I'm purchasing. I've got the address here from my Power Mining back office. And I'm going to click withdraw funds. And that is now sending that amount of Bitcoin to Power Mining Pool. I just did this yesterday. I wanted to do it again to show you how it works. And guess what? No fees. I just bought shares and I paid no fees. Come on, give me a hallelujah. Give me a thank you. Give me something. Drop some comments on this video right now and just, give me some love. Can you give me some love right now? Because this is pretty cool. Like when I first heard about this, I was like, this is incredible. Because every time I was buying shares, I was paying, $10, $20, $30 to make a purchase of Power Mining shares. I just bought a share and I paid no fees. What? Come on, this is exciting. All right, that's a wrap. By the way, usually, at least the last time I did this, it took about 15 minutes. And I just kind of kept this window open here. And about 15 minutes later, the page refreshed and it said, congratulations, your share has been purchased. So depending on the speed of the blockchain, it could happen within a few minutes. It might take up to an hour. It might even take over an hour. But don't worry. Once Power Mining gets your money, your Bitcoin, they will give you your shares. If it does take over an hour, let's say the clock runs out and a whole hour has passed and they still haven't, credited you the shares that you purchased, then and only then I would suggest you go down here to the FAQ tab at the bottom left of your back office. If this little thing would go away, you would see it. There it is, FAQ and support. And then you can come over here to submit ticket and you can send them a ticket, let them know you bought some shares. It's been over an hour and you're just, wanting to make sure that, that they did indeed get the Bitcoin. You can also always go here to order history, and your order history is going to always show you, that you have purchased shares. And it looks like, I know the time is always different, but it looks like it might have just credited because this is today, January 3rd. And so it might already be showing there. But anyway, this is where it would be. It would be in your order history. And that's a wrap. So if you got some value from this, drop a comment. Let me know. If you have any questions, drop a comment. Let me know. And get this video out to everyone you know who is a part of Power Mining. They will thank you, and me, but you especially, for sharing this video with them so that they can eliminate fees when purchasing shares. What? This is awesome. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you.